Hello YouTube, this is a hot tootie, not a hot toddy, hot tootie. This is oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think wearing the red is doing my face much good, but toasting, absolutely toasting. I think it's about 5:30, 5:45 in the evening, so this is really late for me for a Tales of Booter. I'm off all week, so I'm going to work tomorrow. I just thought, well, there's a couple of reasons why it's a little bit later. Partly because of the heat, but it just seems to be getting hotter. But the other thing is, I sort of come back from the boot and then went back out again. I'll come back to that later. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to have to split this into part 1 and part 2. I won't do any fancy intros, just be part 1 and then part 2, because there's a lot to get through. A lot. Done alright. Some cracking retro. Some cracking current deals, which I wasn't really aware of. And then a real plethora. Honestly, it's a fucking... what do they call it? Everything's mixed up. I can't remember. It's a paella. It's the paella of car boots, and it's roasted. I mentioned that before. No apologies for the drinking. Bit of Rage Racer on the go. Okay. Hope everybody's well. YouTube is finished. We have a winner, an outright winner, thank God. So that video is to come. Stay tuned for that later on. No new subs. Don't think there is anyway. Why not? Hope everybody is doing okay. I'm pretty sure they are. Yesterday's video is probably currently uploading as I did forget to upload last night. So yeah, this will be a bit delayed, but don't matter anyway. Where to start? Fucking shit tons to get through. Seen James again. Me and James had a wander. Did a bit of a deal with James, so that's more to come probably for that next week. I will mention, because he doesn't make videos anyway yet, he should be making videos, I told you that. I'll mention sort of part of what I've got and what he got off of that, if that makes sense. And yeah, how's best to tackle this? Because there's a lot of nice different... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to probably do the... fuck this up a bit. I'm going to do the thing that I got last, because it's not it's nice for me because it just puts a bit more funds in my pocket. So there's a lady there, and what attracted me to it, there's a couple of big box PC games. Can't remember what it's called now. Oh shit, it was a certain game and I thought it was like an Amiga box, but Body Blows I think it was. But it ended up being a PC game, something like that. It might not be Body Blows, something like that. Anyway, I sort of started, you know, eyeballing around the store. She had a lot of like PC games, like the jewel cases and all that kind of stuff. And I distinctly remember asking them, "Oh, you haven't got any more video game stuff?" "No, I haven't got anything." Okay, and then that was it. Left it. Did, you know, went a couple of hours, blah, this, that, and the other. It came back, but past her boot. And then the boot, I could just see the edge of this sort of green. Has a green hue to it. I was like, so I sort of said, "Oh, you know, excuse me, is that an Xbox in the boot?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." She didn't have it out at all, even though I'd asked her. Sometimes, admittedly, people can't be bothered, don't want to know this, that, and the other. But she, I think she said words to the effect of, "I wasn't sure if I was going to sell that." Something weird. And anyway, in the back of this car was more stuff, more gaming stuff. So I sort of said to her, "So I'd be interested in that." So I've got a bundle together essentially. She had like wheels and guitars from Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Not the ones that not the wireless one that I got the other week. I would have obviously snaffled that. And yeah, so I put together a bundle. You've seen the Xbox. There was a couple of controls. I mean, to be honest, I made a bit of a boob. Maybe I don't know. The big Duke one. None of them have got the little adapters. I've got 2 adapters somewhere anyway. Got all the hookups. a smaller S controller, again with no connector, and then a shitty third-party one which looks fucking addict, to be honest. And she sort of said to me, "Oh, my husband wants a tenner for that," which I thought, yeah, okay, yeah. I weren't going to bother, and then again, like I said, there's a couple of other boxes. Went through all them. So essentially, I grabbed, and again, it's just for the guy I know, the Pakistani guy I know. You've still seen these, but I'll just show you them anyway, just to sort of say I'm not bullshitting. James, if need be, I keep saying that, but he was there. Yeah. 2 slim PS2s, 1 fat. She was saying something like, "Oh, he wants a tenner for that." She didn't mention about these, and a tenner for this. And at this point, I was just like, "Oh, okay, you know, don't worry about it then." And there's some controllers. There's a couple of power supplies for the slims, but no, but them radio connectors of these parts. There's 2 of them. Some PS2 controllers, which are always, you know, pretty useful for CX. Although I've never traded any of them in yet. I should really fucking sort of bag out PS2 controllers. So yeah, she was like, "Oh, he wants," and I just went, "Oh, do you know what? Don't worry about it then." She went, "Well, what do you want? Well, you can always make." Oh, actually, there's something else as well. And 2 of these. Now, I had a chance to test these. These are PS3 controllers. The name is Afterglow. So if these work, I think they're missing like a dongle, but I'm hoping these will work just off a wire. And if they do, these are 10 quid each, trading to CEX. So they're these sort of like translucent PS3 controllers. So I plug one into the PC. Don't know if you can see it flashing there. So there's obviously juice in it, but checking on eBay, they come with like a dongle, so to make them wireless. But I'm guessing if you plug the connector in, it's just a wired controller. So really, it gives a shit. They're looking for okay condition. I haven't tested them, so I managed to lob them in as well. I don't think she was really aware of them. And yeah, so she was on about like this, that, and the other. And I was, "Oh, don't worry about it." She said, "Well, no, make me an offer." And I sort of said, "Well, I don't really know." And she was like, "Well, I want it all gone." I said, "Well, look, if you want it all gone, I'm your man. So what do you think?" She went, "Just call it 20 quid." I was like, "Done." So, you know, I mentioned this before, 15 quid each in the slims, tenner on the fat PS2, sort of quids in already, nice bit of trading there, and I've got another fat Xbox. So Beeps, I don't know if that's your man and you're interested in a fat PS2 to mod and move on, give me a shout, pal. That's that. I say not fantastic, but quite nice for me in respect of just sort of, you know, spinning a few wheels and keeping the funds topped up. Right, done that. That's out of the way. Move them out of the way. A couple of PS2 controllers. Just want £2 each. Got a pair for £1.50. Nice silver one, in really nice nick actually. Need a bit of a clean, but what I'm saying is, you know, all the face buttons are fine, not worn, which is always good. Got my head's cooking alive here. No, I'll leave that. Game Boy Advance Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Advance, no battery cover. So there's a store that had this. I've seen this first. I sort of inquired about it, said £1. Sort of, okay, yeah, not too bad. I said, "Oh, you haven't got any more games?" He said, "Look, there's another one, there's a yellow one somewhere." And I was like, "Yellow?" Game Boy Colour with the back cover on, etc. So James has had that. It's going to sort me out a trade next week, so that's all funky hunky dory. So yeah, he wouldn't. I was a bit cheeky because I said, "Well, you do £1.50 for the pair," and he was like, "No, £1 each," which, to be fair, it's a fucking no-brainer. These, I haven't even tested this. I'm sure it's all right. Screen is a bit of a whatever, but you know, you can bundle these up on eBay, you know, as job lots if I end up with a couple or whatever. I don't know, but for £1, I'm not leaving there for £1. Fucking daft. You'd be daft, man. You'd be daft. And talk about leaving stuff there or not picking stuff up. DS Lite for £2. The lady had 2 of these, but the other one was bad shape, man. This is the best one, and actually I'll just give it a bit of a wipe over. The screens have come up okay. There's a few little scratches on it. No stylus, no charger. I've got a charger. Pretty sure I've got a stylus, but it's a pink one with a little funky whatever. But that's just going to CEX. Unless one of you guys out there wants one. Grub Gun, you like pink stuff, don't you? It does play games. It reads cartridges. I actually tested the. As you can see, like I say, the screen's okay. The bottom one just got the typical. I don't know if you can see, you know, a few. Stuff of this age now, these touch screens, they're bound to have a few marks on them, you know, there's no doubt about it. But yeah, missing a pink stylus. I don't know if I've got a pink stylus, I might have, you know. But other than that, it'll go to CEX. So there are a few fringy bits. She had a load of advanced games, but they were like either knockoff ones or kind of like gearly, like Barbie or whatever. I don't know, I'm not interested. I did look for any sort of Marios or, you know, anything half decent. Weren't out there, like. Right. I'll tell you, you know what I'm like a bit of a story, a bit of a joke. In hindsight, I was probably a little bit of a twat, which is. But yeah, I'm a twat generally anyway. But there's a guy there, and what attracted me to the store, he's had a Subbuteo football team. And, you know, I know a few people that collect Subbuteo. There's, you know, there's a market for it, let's put it that way. And I happened to look down and he had a Pokemon card folder. You know, sort of smallish folder. Pokemon, always good. Cards, always good. So I just opened it up, had a quick flick through, it was all full. I just said to the guy, oh, how much are the cards? He went 85. I was like, oh, fucking hell, okay, 85 p. I was thinking to myself, I ain't got to change, I think I've just given the last £1 away, or something, or whatever. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh. And I was like, bollocks, 85p. And, no, he said 85, and I was like, bit weird number. And I went, and it was odd because he was looking at me like really weird, like had a sort of daft grin on his face. He was a youngish lad. I said, £1? And he went, yeah. So I thought, okay, I'll give him a £5, that's £4 back, it's a lot easier then. So I give him the £5 and he looked at me. And I was like, what? He went, no, £85. And I was like, £85 for that? He was like, yeah. I went, fucking, what? At the car boot, you're joking? And he was there with, I guess, his girlfriend or his sister or something like that. And I went, I'm not being funny, although I do take a little bit, you know, in and around that figure, but no one takes 85 quid to the car boot to buy some cards. I don't know if they were worth, I don't know. I didn't look at them, I don't know anything really about Pokemon cards, but that's fucking daft, man. You know, I'm not being, I was being a bit horrible, but I'm not intentionally, but to expect someone to pay £85 for some cards at a car boot, I don't know. So I didn't buy them. Ain't much of a little tales after that, to be honest. I don't think so anyway. It's all fairly linear. Turtle Man was there. James has met Turtle Man. He goes, what do you call him, Turtle Man? So look. He's like, oh yeah. Because he obviously has like some cricket bag on his back. Like a shell. What can I say? I'm very imaginative with you know, nicknames. So yeah, I say 85 quid. I don't know. I'm guessing there may have been some value in it, but fuck, you know, if that worth that much money, go and take them to some proper place. I'm guessing there's a place that they'll take them. Right, do this. £3 I paid for this. The guy wanted a £5. I went 3, he went 4. No, he wanted a £5. I said £2.50. And he come back with £3. I was like, fine. I said, look, I don't know if it works. There's no wires with it. I said, look, be ashamed to leave it there. It's Mark 1 Mega Drive with a copy, alright copy actually. Nice label of Zool. Ninja of the Dimension. Obviously originally a Amiga game by Gremlin. EA obviously took over that. Yeah, it's got a few, I think it's just cosmetic, bit of dust, clean up, a few little scuffs here and there. I've got a few of these, but I can't leave them. I can't leave them there. I can't bear to leave old consoles like that. You know, £3, job done. Job's a good one, as they say. Right. Okay. Something a bit newer. Man. This was, I nearly fucked up here. I was speaking to James and his lovely family, his wife and that. I was completely sidetracked. There's a row of DS games. Me and James looking through them. I'd seen one at the end. He started that end, I started this end, and I think I found the best one out of the lot. I said, oh, how much is that? And they sort of said, oh, the price varies. I didn't realise it was priced on because you can only see the spines. And they were like, you know, she said, oh, between £2 and £5. Fuck. So obviously the one I picked up was £5. I was like, oh, that's too much, I can't, you know. And I was talking to James's family, as well as sort of talking to the lady. She went, well, I'm open to offers, what do you think? I was thinking a couple of quid, you know. She went, well, I'll do £3. I was like, yeah, £3, done. And I paid, and then walked away. And to be fair to him, the guy come back and tapped me on the shoulder and went, nearly had a good deal there, because you forgot it, didn't you? New Super Mario Bros. As you can see, they wanted a £5 on it. Got it for £3. I think it's £10 all day at CX, so, you know, from a £3 I've got £10 traded, so. Well, you know. But they're very honest, they could have easily just fucking not said anything. And I wouldn't have realised, to be honest. I completely went out of my mind. So I was really appreciative. Because I went back to the store and just said to the lady, oh, thanks very much for that. Because you could have easily just not said anything. And I would have probably thought I'd dropped it. For £1, Hello Kitty and Friends. CX fodder. I can't remember which trade's in for. It might be £3 or £4. I can't remember. This was a good buy for £2. I'm not sure if I've got this one, you know, actually. This is probably staying, because I don't think I have this one. Lord of the Rings, Lego Lord of the Rings, £2. Fucking bargainious. And I haven't played this game. It's fine, this is fine. That was a great little find, that was. The car boot, did I mention, it was fucking huge. It's the biggest I've seen it, probably for about 2-3 years. Massive. They just kept coming. The cars just kept coming and coming. So in terms of, like, you know, the lizards, Lewis, seeing Lewis, I don't know if Lewis watched the video, I don't know. Jamie said he watched it, but I don't know. Lewis said he didn't find anything. There's a story I'll tell you about that in a minute, later on. But yeah, and it shows you can just tell a difference. There ain't many more scalpers out there. Yeah, I'm a scalper, I'm a lizard, I don't care. You know, this is not, I've mentioned this before, I'll probably have to mention it again because there's a lot of new people that don't realise or not aware. A bit like Steve Benway, going off the topic a little bit, mentioned to the video. Because he obviously does like gameplay videos, but you know, and he sort of says at the start, he has a statement saying, this is not how to play, it's not the best way to play it, blah blah blah, this is me playing games badly, first impressions off the fly. And he said the amount of people that leave comments saying, oh, you should practice more, why don't you do the instructions? No, that's not the idea. You know, equally with me, because people sort of see me sort of talk about lizards and this, that and the other, oh, this is bad. We're all fucking, again I reiterate it, we're all lizards to a certain degree, just depends what it is. The difference being, I don't need this to survive. I don't need this to pay the mortgage, to pay the bills, or anything like that. This is purely a, you know, a self-fulfilling circle. That, like I say, with the PlayStation 2s, it just gives you a bit more money to get back to the car boot next week or whatever. That's all it is, just to find extra bits to just fill my collection slowly, gradually, and build it up. Right. So, again, just to reiterate that, because when Steve was saying it, I just thought, yeah. Anyway, completely irrelevant to a degree, but I wanted to say that anyway because I know that people are going to sort of mention it again. £1 each, not going to leave them there. Again, all trade fodder. Moshi Monsters theme part, I think that's a couple of quid. CX, not a great deal on that. Another copy of Hello Kitty and Friends, because weirdly when I bought these three, there was another one, and James did, to be fair to him, he mentioned that there's a copy down there, but I had all the Xbox and the PS2s, and I was like, dude, man, thanks, but I've got to get these to the car because they're too fucking heavy. So I obviously went back and got the Hello Kitty just to sort of prove I'm not talking complete twaddle. They're both there. It may be that one of the youngest might want one of them copies. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. And Harry Potter, Gears 5 to 7 on the PSP. All there. I don't know. I'm sure that's a couple of quid. Yeah, that's going to be a couple of quid in CX all day long. Of that, I am sure. I'm shower, man. I'm shower. Where to go? £1.50. Skyrim. PS3 with a map and everything in there. I do have a copy of this, and I don't know. No, it's the Xbox one. I'm pretty sure I've got. I'll double check because this is in really good nick. But I'm pretty sure mine is as well. I did have a copy of the Xbox, which wasn't great. That's what I'm getting confused with. Okay. I do like the music on Ray Tracer. Okay. There's a few like just singular items. £1, Dewey's Adventure. I've got this, I know I've got this, but I'm pretty sure mine doesn't have the manual. That's fine there. And to be honest, I could probably do with the different Wii, the case. Because if you watch the other video, I think it's Fragile Dreams or something, had a Dirty Great Horrible sticker at the back. Great find this was. For £1, I think it was £1. One little nick there, I'm not sure about that. I think I've got this already anyway. But for the price, I wasn't going to leave it there. Fucking game pre-owned stickers on the fucking thing. Do my head in. It is Metal Slug Anthology on the Wii. So it even includes, as you can probably see, Metal Slug 6. Pretty sure I've got that. Because I know it come out on a few systems. And I took I was a bit cheeky with this one, obviously, as you do. I wasn't sure. I asked the guy, and it was just a box, a bag of kids Disney DVDs, and I know some people buy Disney. I can't be bothered with it all. But I said to him, I just happened to say, look, I don't suppose there's any video game. He goes, oh, there's some at the bottom of that bag, so it's a good job I asked. And there were a lot of Xbox Connect games. It's like a Retro Dave fucking video, this does. Hard crew. Anyway, yeah, it was like Connect Adventures and all this, and this one stood out. They ummed and ahed on it, to be honest, and I sort of said, it goes, a couple of quid, so we wanted £2. I was like, I don't know if it, because some of these games that when you sort of see the IP, you think it's got to be money, and sometimes there's not. So it worked out okay. Actually, there is a bit of I think it's about £4 or £5 trading, I think, in CX. And it is Connect Star Wars. I was a little bit cheap. It's all there anyway. So it was £2, and I had £1.10p in my pocket, and I sort of said to him, I said, "Oh, I've got £1. I got. You wouldn't take a quid?" He's like, "Not really." So okay, have you got change for a £20 note? Which is a bit of a lie because I did have, I think, a tenner. He went, nah. So well, look, put my hand in my pocket. Look, I got £1 and some change, and he was like, "Yeah, that'll do." It ended up being about £1.10p. So little white lie. I don't suppose it's going to affect him too much. 90p, is it really? Right. I'll do this one. The guy turned up quite late, and he had like bits of games in different bits of boxes and all that kind of stuff. And I spotted some PS2 titles and some Wii titles and some 360 titles. And there's one I put back. He said, "Oh, the newest stuff like the 360 and the Wii, £2 or £3 each. £2. Ooh, good, might be £3 actually. Now I think about it. Can't remember." Shit. Can't remember. Anyway, it's £2 or £3. He went, "Oh, PS2 stuff's 50p." And I was like, "Right, I'm having some then." And I'm not being horrible, right? Which I probably am being horrible, because when everyone starts that sentence, you know, not being horrible, not being a twat, you know, don't mean to be rude. No, well, clearly you are. But I was looking through this box, shoe box, these games, and you know, if I'm at a stand and someone's looking through a shoe box, I don't fucking lean in and start touching the stuff that they're looking at. So I was out there flicking through these games, and this fucking immigrant bitch, rude bitch, fucking started grabbing again. I went, "Whoa, whoa!" I said, "I'm fucking looking at these," and she started going. I said, "Fuck off." Another lad that was there that was there with me, and I said, because these people had sort of turned up late, they get the tubs of toys out, and she was fucking doing the same to my mate here. And he's a big lad, man. He just fucking knocked her out of the way, and she started swearing at him as well, in like, whatever language it is. It's fucking, honestly, rude motherfuckers. I'm not having that shit, man. That's fucking, you got to have a bit of fucking decency about it, which they clearly fucking haven't anyway. That really whacked my fucking bones, that did. 50p each. I'm sure the Wii games, I can't remember, I think I might have paid a £5 anyway, if that. I think it was a £5, so maybe you did want 3, and I said, "Would you do a £5 for the lot?" I think that's what happened. So the one I got for effectively £2 is Donkey Kong Country Returns. There ain't much on this, to be honest, in terms of, like, you know, its value. Disc's mint, so if anyone wants a copy of Donkey Kong Country Returns, let me know. Typical fucking game or whatever, fucking stickers on everything. So there's that one. And then again, these are probably more just fodder for CEX, truth be told. Crash Tag Team Racing, not all the manuals are there, and just really Maximo Army Zin. Obviously spiritual successor to Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That has got everything in it, although it's upside down. I think I'm pretty sure I've got that one actually. X-Men Next Dimension. That's complete. Ratchet and Clank Gladiator, that's missing the manual, I can tell. And Crash of the Titans, that's missing the manual. So yeah, I did sort of skim the discs, you know, very briefly, but to fair, it doesn't matter, because CEX will take them as long as they're not obviously completely fooked. So I'm pretty sure there's more value in them than 50p each. Okay. Cutting through it, I'm cutting through it. Fucking Indiana Jones, man. Cut the swathe through the fucking boot, for the booty looty. Do this one first. The chap we had, youngest chap. And at first he had a lot of tubs in his car, and I thought, he's a bit of a, because you have these people that turn up with all the tubs and they end up pulling out like bags of sweets or fucking candles or, you know, some shit, because it's all like, I don't know, what do they call them? Farmhouse industries, whatever you call, you know what I mean, like making their own fucking jam or something, I don't know. And I just asked him, look, you ain't got any video games in there? He goes, "Oh yeah, I've got some in here." And I was expecting to sort of say, because a lot of people say Xbox or PS3. And, "Yeah, I've got some Mega Drive." "Oh yeah, I'll be interested in that." But look, well, they're in one of the boxes at the back. I'll get them out last. I was like, okay. So I was, you know, walk up the road and back down again or whatever, and come back down. I said, "Oh, you ain't managed to dig them out of your pal?" He says, "Yeah, I have. They're here." I was like, "Oh yeah," because when he sort of said about the Mega Drive, I goes, "Oh, it'll be interesting." He went, "Oh, I don't think there's much Because obviously he weren't daft. He knew kind of roughly what he had, or what was good or not good, or etc. So he had Echo the Dolphin. He had something else. It might have been Sonic, I think. No, it's Sonic Loose, Echo the Dolphin, boxed, and another one boxed. I can't think what it is. I had them both. This one I didn't have, and I just thought, you know, I ain't got it. Fuck it. It's not that. It's probably not anything spectacular. He had this one loose. I grabbed that. And then he had some cube titles. None of the cube titles I needed, but I looked through them, all complete, and I thought, you know what, I'll have the fucking cases if nothing else. So I grabbed, I'll show you what I grabbed. So, Mega Drive, Australian Rugby League. Again, it ain't nothing special. It's all there though, it's all absolute stuff. No fucker's going to play that, so it is mint. All that's happened is someone's got the tag off the top. A loose copy of DJ Boy, which I think is my second loose copy, but a great game that is. Great game. And then a couple of cube titles, Shrek Extra Large, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, Godzilla, very good game, Sphinx, The Cursed Mummy, and Crazy Taxi. I did have another one which was Mickey's Magic Mirror. So James took that along with the Game Boy, and I say we worked out a trade. He was after Crazy Taxi, but unfortunately there's no manual. I did say, well, I didn't say to him, but when he said there was no manual, so well, I wasn't bothered about what if they had manuals or not. To be honest, I was just buying them for the cases. So for that little lot, I have a fucking sticker on the back, man. These fucking things do my head in. I think I spend more time in my life fucking peeling shit stickers off fucking video game stuff than anything else. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the loose 7.5 loose cart. And he was like, and I was thinking, fucking hell. And he went, don't know. I said, yeah. He said to me, well, what do you think? And I went, and to be honest, I thought tenner. Tenner's a fair price. You know, a couple of quid ish over, and he went, yeah, because that's sound. So 10 quid, not bad. Like I say, just over £1 each on the games, and you know, a couple of quid on the Mega Drive title. Suits me. Told you, fucking long one. I make no apologies. It will be split. I will have to split this.